Hi everyone, back to another chess video. Today we're doing some more puzzles and tactics. So this is going to be rated puzzles. A lot of these tend to be like mate and twos, mate and threes. So here I see 1, 2, 3 minor pieces, 2 rooks, a queen, 1, 2, 3 minor pieces. I have the bishop pair. So checks, captures, attacks. I see this knight capture can be recaptured by that knight. Then this bishop hangs. Can capture, queen captures, and then what might come after? I have this capture. Bishop takes. I just take back, and I'm up a piece. This is with check, so either taking with the queen, taking with the knight, or move and you just piece. So forcing moves, checks, captures, attacks. Knight takes e2. That's what I'm looking at. 2 here takes. All right. I see rooks versus bishop and knight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawns. This one is protected by the knight. 1, 4 pawns. I see this king and rook are on the same diagonal, but this pawn is blocking me capturing it, so that's not great. This pawn, or this bishop and rook are staring at each other. I have a check, or the black side has a check. Here they can give. This knight is in a very poor position, doesn't really have any way out. I do have this check straight away, but it can get captured. If I push this pawn, I get checked. I go here, and then rook can just come there. What are we? You have this check here, and check. No interceptions at all. Can't go there, can't go there. You can go there. No. No. Check. King there. Pawn for a check. You go there, and then I can promote it. And I think I'm just up there. Check. Here. Here. Okay. Right. So here, queen staring at my rook. This king safety, pretty poor. Only a couple squares that it can move to. My rooks are not connected, so that is not a good sign. I do have some type of discovered attack right here. Get discovered check. So that's kind of my first move. Checks, captures, attacks. Bishop check. No intercepting it since it's a double attack. Bishop g3. King here. Do have another check here. Bishop can accept. I can take. And I don't see any defensive resources for white. Check. There. Check. There. Takes. Okay, so I think that's what I see. Check. Check. There. So yeah, a lot of mates in this, in rated puzzles. I might do some custom puzzles after this one just to get some kind of variety. So here I see connected pass pawns, 3 pawns here, equal material in terms of minor pieces, queens on the board. Immediately, I'm looking at this knight on the board and seeing how it can get out of here. I see this queen and king unforkable squares, but this knight protects it. I can take the knight with a queen. That's always a capture. So checks, captures, attacks. This check doesn't do anything because it gets captured. Attacks. I don't really see any attacks. Pawn can push here and cause some issues, but let's maybe think this one. First thought is takes, check, win the queen. So let's see if there's a way to refute that. Takes here, and I can block. Can give me a check. But then I can block with the knight, and I think I'm okay. I'm just up a piece. Takes, check. Same story. I block with the queen. Even there, I just take. Right, so I think it's takes. Okay. So a lot of simple puzzles in rated. I'm gonna go over to custom, and we'll do some custom puzzles. That was a good warm up. Good warm up. 1200 to we'll make it like 2300. All puzzles, all these different types of puzzles we'll be seeing. You can definitely see I have a lot to work on. Start. So this position I see 2 knights, queens, 1 rook. I see 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So we're definitely down. This knight is only defended by the king. Queen looking at this knight. Looking at this rook. Rook is only protected by the knight. Checks, captures, and attacks. That's what I'm looking for. Checks, captures, and attacks. His rook is also a bit loose. The queen check here. King can go there, but then you lose the knight. Check. There. Still lose the knight. Check. There. Check. I don't think there's a way to keep this knight. I think I need to give a check to kind of deflect the... So let's think. Here. There. Capture the knight. And then... give this check here. Or not check, but you can pin my queen to my king. So I want to do that. Maybe not. X. There. Takes. Oh no, I'm sorry. This a check. And then if I move, capture the knight. There. There. And block with the knight. There. You take. Check. There. Capture. Then I'm down. Maybe taking this knight is not... Check. There. I do like it in here. Rook here. Takes. 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 And then I'm up. Check. There. Here. So you move. Or you move there. Check. There. Rook f8. Pull back. I take the knight. And then check. And I can swing my king here. And you give a check. I block with the rook. No, maybe I don't block with the rook. All right, I think this is the idea. Check. King moves somewhere, and then the intermezzo rook f8. I think that's the idea. Giving a little intermezzo attack on the queen to get it off of contact with the knight, so that when I have a check here, or when there's a check there, I can either move my king, maybe hop my knight in. I think. No, that was not it. Back. Do I just do this straight away? Here. Then check. The only thing I can think of, f8 initially. Any other queen that makes sense? No attacking the rook. Here, here, check, there, then takes, check. No. Oh, for check. That I didn't even consider. All right, that was a tough puzzle. All right, white to move. Queen, rooks, 2 rooks, minor piece. Rook is staring at the queen. First thought is just taking the queen, but I gotta be missing. Takes, check, there, but there's check there, take, check, there, check, there. Oh. I think just other moves I have. Checks, captures, attacks, checks, captures, attack. Anything else? Let me. Then check here. If this double attack here, that's probably it. Yeah. All right. That was a little bit easier. First one. All right. So bishop d6. I see first thing, a fork. Queen's a bit off sides. So 2 bishops, 2 knights, bishops, 2 knights. Material's really about even. We're in the opening. I see pawn push, attacking the queen. Captures, but I don't really think that's worth it. So looking for forcing move, checks, captures, attacks. Here, you take, here, there, I just take. E5. Here, there's no, no, like stronger attack that they can deliver because my knight protects D2. Just pushing here. Black is up 2 minor pieces. Queen patrolling the back rank. Active pawns. This is a passed pawn. Checks, captures, attacks. That's what checks, captures, attacks. Thinking maybe there's a way that I just need 2 tempo to get this pawn promoted. So this knight could hop in and maybe disrupt that, but we'll see. I see I could queen d7, exchange here and here, takes, bishop there, but then I push, takes, knight can't get in quick enough. Here, what about just go here, cannot deliver mate, end, no checks. I think queen here is the move. Forcing the queen trade and then promote. No, that is incorrect. It was there. I gotta look at why that queen moved ahead. Check. Takes. Here, takes. Here. And then here, then I push. So I think it has to be a forcing move. Yeah. All right. Why was that? I'll let that load. That was queen. Take a second for this puzzle. Bishops, bishops, knight, knight, two rooks, queens. Okay. This knight is pinned. I could push here. One takes. One takes. Bishop takes. Actually, no, I miscalculated that. Pawn here, takes, takes, and it's check, and then I could take again. Pawn here. You're not gonna move because then you just lose the queen. I believe this pawn move is probably best. Just do a little more calculating. Here, counterattack. That is block. Takes with check. I think here, takes with check, takes again. All right. Look at that other move. So, here, queen here. This is why. Bishop f3, takes, takes. Oh, and then boom, 7. Okay, that makes more sense. You want the puzzles? Right, h6. So we have knights, bishops and a knight, bishop. So minor pieces are equal. I don't know how my rook got to this spot here, but way out of position. Bishop there, protected a couple times. This knight might be popping there. You have the sacrifice. Let's calculate that one. Check. Not go there. There. Check. There. Check. There. Here. Capture. Check. There. Check. Here. Rather. Takes. Knight f5. Back. Queen check. There. Seven. Here. I can't just capture because it's defended. Check. There. Check. There. I don't think pop there. You're not gonna check there. Check. Check there. Check there. There. Instead of h8, h7. There. Check. No, I think I still do. I think I still take on. Just let's think about some other ideas. Check. It'll also be forcing move bishop here. Kind of sidestep, but still. Takes here. Or even, I mean, takes, and might attack his physical. I think this sack is what. And then you do a queen check on h5 to prevent the king getting out here. But to give this check, knight jumps there, and I can give a check here, king there, takes with check, there, up some pawns, check, get away. So this check is what is best. Then you can't have the king escape. He has to block. Then I give this check. Can escape. I take here. Go there. You can try block, but I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. 7. Material looks about even. 1, 5, 1, 5. This rook move. Bishop's on, so that's okay. Stack. Go there. Can't go there because he's. If I go. Rook there. What? I don't want to just take as an rook for nothing. If I exchange, you take. Follow up. Push. Bishops. That's not. Rook c8. Rook trade. Capture. I capture. Rook c8. Captures. Push. There. There. Capture. I capture. Go here. And then I take promote. Like a risky move. I think here. Takes. 7. Capture. I promote. Here. Captures. There. I take. You take. I take. 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 There. And then that. I think this is the. No. Okay. A hint. It's a rook move. Rook here. I need to just see the move on this one. Is rook take, but why? Pawn take, pawn push. Yeah, all right. That I should have thought through a bit more. Should have thought through that one. All right, let's do one more. Check. Block with the knight. Move. Two knights, or 3 minor pieces versus 3 minor pieces and a rook. King safety is pretty bad on both sides. If I block, it's a discovered check. King can go there. Then can push here. Takes retreat. Good. I just move. Then get out of any discovered check ideas. I don't like this because it just takes an attacker away from the center of the board. But a king move normally isn't in the spirit of a puzzle, like just a simple king out of the way move. Got to be some better tactic that I'm not seeing. Right. 92. There, I give a check. There. Here, there. That capture, but then you capture. Check. Hmm. If I capture, I mean, at least if I capture, I'm no longer in check. So this move I'm kind of ruling out. This captures. Seems better because at least I won't be in check, but I don't see what to do after. Give this check there and win a pawn. There. Let's start with this. Okay. Oh, wait. Undefended knight. Okay. All right. I'm definitely getting pretty sleepy, so I'm gonna take a break here. Thanks for doing some puzzles with me. Hope you got a bit of a better score than I did. If you have any suggestions for different video ideas, if you want to play some games together, be in a video, if you want to just play some games on chess.com, send me a friend request, send me a challenge. Definitely looking to play some more people. Any ratings I can, and above me, below me, anything like that. Any suggestions, leave them in a comment down below. Otherwise, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.